Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
Former ESPN host comes forward, reveals 6 secret company doesn't want you to know. Former ESPN host Britt McHenry was literally told to not be herself, a conservative woman, while working for far-left network ESPN. The worldwide leader in sports is owned by equally left-leaning Disney, so there you go. What's disturbing is what McHenry was told not to do by her ESPN bosses specifically. Check it. Britt McHenry: I can just speak from being conservative. A lot of people who felt the way I did were timid to express their opinions. I was told not to even like conservative tweets on Twitter. Stuart Varney: who told you not to like conservative tweets? Was it ESPN management? Britt McHenry: yes. Yes. In McHenry's opinion, the perceived control over political speech was potentially due to Disney, DIS, CEO Bob Iger's rumored political ambitions. There's a lot of rumors and speculation out there about Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, about whether he'll run for president in 2020 as a Democratic nominee. So when you hear those things, you see the ESPYs Arthur Ashe Award going to Caitlyn Jenner and that movement as opposed to a veteran, you start to raise some questions yourself. This is not okay. If what happened to #Britt McHenry $pi you off, let ESPN and the left know about it. Can we get 10,000 shares for Britt? What she went through while working at that far-left network is unacceptable. HT, Gateway Pundit. Without saying a word, Melania just destroyed what Clinton loves most. Hillary Clinton loves a pantsuit. During her presidential campaign, Clinton even described herself as a pantsuit aficionado in her official Twitter bio. Nowadays, her Instagram is filled with photos of the failed presidential candidate wearing her signature look. But Melania just beat Hillary at her own game. This week, the fashionable First Lady stepped out in a pantsuit of her own, and she looked stunning. The ensemble was a grayscale affair. Very modest, yet powerful all the same. Donald Trump, Justin Trudeau, and his wife, Sophie Gregory, accompanied the First Lady at the White House, not that anyone noticed. Once she arrived, all eyes were on Melania. Time to retire the pantsuit, Hillary. Despite your devotion to the look, you'll never be able to pull it off the way Melania Trump just did. What do you think of this look? Comment and share if you love our First Lady. Obama is crying like a baby after what Trump just did to his signature anti-coal deal. Trump is ripping to shreds Obama's baby, and many American businesses are very happy. And this will translate into more jobs. This was one of Trump's big campaign promises and, as usual, he is following through on his word. Tuesday, EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt signed a notice to get rid of Obama's Clean Power Plan, that he used executive authority to pass, since Congress did not agree. That's right, he jammed it through, no matter what anyone else though. It was part of his climate change plan. Pruitt said in a statement, the Obama administration pushed the bounds of their authority so far with the CPP that the Supreme Court issued a historic stay of the rule, preventing its devastating effects to be imposed on the American people while the rule is being challenged in court. Furthermore, he said, we are committed to righting the wrongs of the Obama administration by cleaning the regulatory slate. Any replacement rule will be done carefully, properly, and with humility, by listening to all those affected by the rule. Obama regulated everything. And Trump has been hard at work, dismantling those regs, just like he promised he'd do. This is one more way Trump is showing that he keeps his promises. If you are happy with the job Trump is doing, please share this out, so that our nation can see all the good Trump is doing. H. T. The Hill. Boycott them. All of these famous sickos helped cover for pervert Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein's sexual assault has been an open secret for years, even becoming a punchline at the 2013 Oscars. Still, the following celebs and politicians continue to associate themselves with the Hollywood mega-producer. Here are some of his closest allies who supported Weinstein throughout the years. Barack and Michelle Obama. According to Fox News, Michelle Obama considers Weinstein a wonderful human being and a good friend. Not surprising, considering he donated personally to Obama's presidential run. Hillary Clinton. Clinton has come under intense scrutiny for her closeness to Weinstein, and for good reason. He once hosted her birthday party and personally donated $5,400 to her presidential campaign and $33,000 to the Hillary Victory Fund, according to The Hill. Donna Karan. This fashion designer bizarrely chose to support Weinstein after the allegations were made public. She claimed that the woman Weinstein assaulted were asking for it, according to People. Lindsay Lohan. Donna Karan isn't the only celeb to support Weinstein after the fact. Lindsay Lohan posted a video on Instagram stating, "I feel very bad for Harvey Weinstein right now. I don't think it's right what's going on." The men of Hollywood. And that's just the women. Hollywood's men have been curiously silent on the topic. The Guardian reached out to several prominent men attached to Weinstein. The list includes Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Colin Firth, Bradley Cooper, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Daniel Day-Lewis, Russell Crowe, George Clooney and Ewan McGregor, Quentin Tarantino, Ryan Coogler, Tom Hooper, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Michael Moore, Rob Marshall, Robert Pulcini, Garth Davis, Doug McGraw, John Madden, Simon Curtis, Kevin Williamson, Martin Scorsese, John Hillcoat, and John Wells. None of them immediately responded. Comment boycott. And share this list so your friends know the names of these enablers. They're complicit and must be held accountable. Moments ago the NFL did the unthinkable, guarantees poor ratings for years. It's bad. After President Trump called out NFL players for disrespecting their country by kneeling during the national anthem, even more players started kneeling. This was strictly to spite Trump. Most players have no clue why they're kneeling, though. They'll say it's to bring awareness to social injustice, racism, and police brutality, but simple facts will dispel all that BS in seconds flat. There were rumblings that the league was going to change their rules, requiring players to stand for the Star-Spangled Banner. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones even said that any of his players who kneel would be benched. Now, the NFL has made their decision in a statement released by the Players Union. Commissioner Roger Goodell reached out to NFLPA Executive Director DeMaurice Smith today, and both he and player leadership will attend the league meetings next week. There has been no change in the current policy regarding the anthem. The agenda will be a continuation of how to make progress in the important social issues that players have vocalized. Everyone who is part of our NFL community has a tremendous respect for our country, our flag, our anthem and our military, and we are coming together to deal with these issues in a civil and constructive way. Epic fail. If you're completely done with the NFL after this latest deplorable move, let them know about it. Don't watch games at home. Don't spend money at the stadiums. Soon, they'll get the message that we're tired of seeing players disrespect this country. Let's get 10,000 shares to show the NFL we've had enough. HT, Bleacher Report. OMG, Don Lemon lost IT on live TV last night and cussed out his conservative guest for one sick reason. Don Lemon is truly an embarrassment to journalism, and it looks like his Trump derangement syndrome has finally gotten the best of him. On his show last night, Lemon got so upset with a conservative guest that he threw all sense of professionalism out the window and whipped himself into the mother of all hissy fits. After conservative guest, Ben Ferguson, correctly pointed out that Colin Kaepernick's form of protest is disrespectful to our military, Lemon became visibly upset. "I don't know if you're going to have a consensus as long as people simply see a lot of these players flat out disrespect for the flag," Ferguson declared. "It wasn't seen that way until the president made it into an issue," Lemon shot back. Don Lemon then went on to insult all of America and complain that he doesn't even understand why we should have to stand for the anthem. Ferguson shouted that Lemon was smarter than this. "Don't tell me I'm smarter than this," Lemon exclaimed. "Yes, I'm smarter than the bullshit answer you're giving." Ferguson quickly yelled back that it wasn't a bullshit answer, Don Lemon just didn't like his answer. The heated exchange went on non-stop until the commercial break. "It's so refreshing to see intelligent Americans like Ben Ferguson take on hateful leftists like Don Lemon and call them out of their ignorance. If only CNN had the courage to have more guests on like him." NBC got Weinstein scoop first. What they did next is unforgivable. Earlier this week, Hollywood mega-producer Harvey Weinstein got hit with multiple sexual assault allegations. Then The New Yorker published an extremely chilling video that all but confirmed Weinstein's guilt. Weinstein's transgressions became even more scandalous when his ties to several high-profile Democrats were revealed. At one point, he even hosted a birthday party for Hillary Clinton. But that might not be the most fascinating part of the story. According to CNN, NBC had the Weinstein scoop months ago. And they did nothing. NBC contributor Ronan Farrow was relentlessly pursuing leads when NBC told him bury the story. Ronan was basically told to stop working on this, an anonymous source told CNN. It's easy to see why the liberal network, who runs MSNBC, wanted the news item to go away. As we've seen, the revelation has been a PR disaster for Democrats. But you can't hide a liberal's hypocrisy forever. Like with Bill Clinton, the truth will eventually come out. Even without help from the mainstream media. Do you think NBC buried the story to help Democrats? Comment and share so everyone sees how the mainstream media operates. These instances of confirmed bias must be publicized. Destroyed Secretary Mattis just revealed the secret that NBC never wanted getting out. Earlier today NBC News released a report claiming that President Trump wants to increase our nuclear arsenal tenfold, from 4,000 to 32,000, and was forcing Secretary Mattis to do the dirty work. When Trump stepped forward and called them fake for their lies and attempt to tear our country apart, they all cried wolf, pretending like he was infringing on their rights. Unfortunately for the MSM, they forgot all about Mattis. There is nobody in the current administration who commands more respect across the entire political spectrum than Jim Mad Dog Mattis. That's why you know NBC's goose is cooked when Mattis himself came forward to declare the report absolutely false. Recent reports that the president called for an increase in the U.S. nuclear arsenal are absolutely false. This kind of erroneous reporting is irresponsible. James Mattis. Those are some very strong words from a man who tends to keep his thoughts out of the media whenever he can. The reality of the situation is that Trump is calling for a complete upgrade and modernization of our current nuclear arsenal, which sits around 4,000 warheads. That way, North Korea and Russia won't have better bombs than us anymore. This kind of reporting is wrong, it's divisive, and it's dangerous for our country both internally and internationally. I love the First Amendment. It is part of the core of our republic. But that does not mean the citizens should have to put up with media lies. If a company like NBC wants to play this game, they should have their network TV spot up for grabs. That's how capitalism works, after all.